Let's return now to the situation in New South Wales. Joining me live is New South Wales SES Deputy Commissioner of Operations, Deb Platz. Deputy Commissioner, thank you for joining me. What's the latest on the ground?
So we are seeing in some parts an easing of this weather system, but as was just pointed out to you, similar to the Gold Coast, we are unsure of how this system is going to play out. What we do know is that there are some parts of New South Wales that are still experiencing some wind gusts. We also know that there are many parts of particularly northeast New South Wales that are starting to experience some rivers that are rising, and also we're getting significant rainfalls. And so the prediction for the next 6 hours is that there are some places that will receive anything from 70 to 200 millimetres of rain.
So the message really is it's not over, and I think that the Premier touched on that a short time ago, that even though it has been downgraded to an ex-tropical cyclone, the message is it's not over. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. It's a widespread and very dynamic system. We have been monitoring it, as everybody knows, for many days. We continue to monitor it now, but we know that we're still going to get significant rainfall, and so we do need people to very earnestly keep connected to the New South Wales SES website or the Hazards Near Me app, and that will give you up-to-date warnings. And that also applies to people who are under evacuation warnings at the moment, that whenever we possibly can, we will downgrade them. And so these Hazards Near Me app alerts will actually give you advice as to when it is safe for you to go back to your homes or businesses.
Deb, the Premier earlier mentioned that there is a man missing in the Dorrigo region. Are you at all able to provide us with any sort of update on that search and rescue effort?
So that search and rescue effort is under the control of the New South Wales Police. Sadly, it is still underway, and our thoughts are with the family of the missing person. What I can tell you is that we've had 34 flood rescues during this event throughout New South Wales, predominantly from people driving into flooded waters. So we always say every time we have a rain event to not drive into flooded waters or play in them, but we are seeing that again, and it's putting emergency service officers and our dedicated volunteers at risk because they are going into some very dangerous situations to try and save the lives of the communities that they all protect.
How are your crews coping getting messages to people who are cut off by the event? I mean, that there are some people who are in certain remote areas of the northern New South Wales region. Are you able to get the messages there? Are you able to reach these people?
So because this cyclone it's been on the horizon for quite some time, it has allowed us to do a lot of planning. So our SES volunteers and other emergency service organisations have been assisting us to make sure that we door knock all of the areas that we knew were going to be impacted. So that has allowed the community to be very well prepared. So not only was the SES and emergency services organisations prepared, we know that the community heeded our warnings and they are also very well prepared. Of course, there are places across New South Wales that don't have power and as a result don't have telecommunications. So hopefully those residents have also prepared very well in their emergency packs, and they have battery operated radios which will allow them to listen to the national emergency broadcaster to get all the up-to-date warnings. But we will still be checking on people, as we have been today, wherever we possibly can. When it's safe to do so, our volunteers will be out and about to help the community.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as you said, it's still a precarious few days ahead. Deb Platz, really appreciate that update. Thank you so much.